We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Tampa. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air to open this one up. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here.
Outside of Los Angeles, last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? I'ma make my very best for you tonight. She said, every red want to take me home. Tonight I said, what's that? And she said, you can make me dance.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Tampa. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. This game will start with a throw on 1st down. Down the field, it's Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's It's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
To throw it on 1st and 10 is Bridgewater. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
Second and 10. Throw in Bridgewater. Big strides. Look at him go. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.
On the ground, it's Irvin. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw, it's Bridgewater. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Tampa. That is first touchdown this year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
From the
7.
38 now, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end Goddard. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for an Eagles first down. forward for maybe a yard. Levante David doing his work on defense.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's Bridgewater. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To throw is Bridgewater. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. To the air is Bridgewater. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. It'll get forward to about the 42. That is Cooper to G. in there for the stop.
42-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down, they need 7. Looking to throw, Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to right. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11. Here's Bridgewater. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll throw it with Bridgewater. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Bridgewater. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Evans. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, or do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, it's Hurts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. To throw, Hurts. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal. Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top for Evans. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The second down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. This is intercepted. He gets free.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, we're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A first down throw for Hurts. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for an Eagles first down. Throwing is Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it here with Saquon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Hurts next on 3rd and 2. This one is caught by Dotson. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Hurts again. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And remember, he threw that pick 6 on the previous drive, so don't think that's still not in the back of his head. He's certainly not going to risk giving the ball away again, and good decision there to just throw it away.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, Hurts. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case,
that's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Picked off by Devin Bush. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So we saw in the 1st half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that...
And this one caught along the sideline, they say, already out of bounds. Wow. Throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, so it'll be no catch and 2nd down.
The receiver did his part. He creates really nice separation at the top of the route, but he just runs out of room on the sideline. I think the quarterback's thinking, get that ball out of my hand a little bit quicker, and I got myself a completion.
There's Evans. He's got it. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Third and 5. Throwing Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
To throw it on 1st and 10 is Bridgewater. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Man in motion is Smith. On second down, Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. In there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long for Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Jay Smith. A gain of 16 yards. But it brings up fourth down.
Man in motion is Smith. On fourth down, the snap comes to Hurts. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10. Hurts will try it again. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Go Silver, ready? Out. Easy, 63.
To the air again. Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Hurts now. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
180, 180.
On third down, it's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. To the air is Bridgewater. We'll find his running back, White. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. To throw is Bridgewater. That's caught. Pretty Palmer. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Here's Bridgewater. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. He'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and
Bridgewater. Now a shot here, deep middle. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll throw it with Bridgewater. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Nolan Smith. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Hurts looking to throw on first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Eagles.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Kurtz. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. To throw is Bridgewater. He'll air it out down the middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there, just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Fourth out to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Nolan Smith. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Motion.
Throwing Bridgewater. And he's going to have a Bucs first down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on fourth and long.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make a pay.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
Hey, 73. Carl Leviani.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
It's a loss of a yard.
Go Silver, ready?
And it's third down.
from the shotgun. It's Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes. Devin Bush. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Bridgewater. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Nick, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Going up top for Evans. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Devin Bush. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This returnable with Palmer. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well to gain a 43 yards.
At the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Here's our shot toward the end zone. That is good. What a throw. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision, down 8, going for 2. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6. Now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
63, 63, 63.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. As they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one.
At the Buccaneers' 44-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now Hurts going to run this one himself.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Man in motion is Brown. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Man in motion is Smith. Now Hurts on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.